I do Beyonce's Black is King film.
You were in the film?
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Cheers to that. What?
Yeah.
Tell me about that, bro.
I feel like it wasn't until I came out of school for real and kind of just came back to being in BK, going back to Trinidad. That's where I made the song that we met over.
Okay. Yeah.
And just like kind of getting back to my roots in that sense of like the culture that raised me, the culture I'm hearing when I'm going outside. So now I'm just like, yo, when I'm making songs, I want to make sure I'm here when I'm like, when I'm at Rizzoli, I'm at Bala and shit. You're going to go through a lot of phases where you're supposed to do this or supposed to do that, or like fall into a comparison trap or just trying to emulate some stuff.
For sure.
It's like everything you need is absolutely just like inside you. It's just going to take a minute to find it. But once you find it, love the creative and like come up with some business behind it. It might seem like a lot of work, but like there's enough resources now where I feel like you can figure shit out.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Let's get to it.
I don't have a mic.
We can real quick. All right. This is happening. Welcome to episode 22 of Vino Conversations. We are here with my boy Malik, singer, songwriter, live musician, and our favorite engineer, Destiny. Episode coming soon. Anything you want to tell the people?
I love you all.
I love it. We're going to start with the cheers as always. Cheers. Three-way cheers, you know what I'm saying? We got some Riesling, a little Steinbach, eyes, you know what I'm saying? Little tap, boom. What we thinking?
I needed that, y'all. I had a very long day today, so they're really helping me woosah it out.
Respect black women, bro. You know what I mean? Like, stop putting them through hell at 1:30 p.m. on a Friday. It's summertime, too. Use more black women as engineers, you feel me? 100%. How we feeling about the wine? What are our tasting notes? Good. Feel like it's dry, but not too dry. Citrusy, crispy, you know what I'm saying? Fresh. Fits the 80-degree sunny New York City day. I'm rocking with it.
All right, well.
Hey, man, shout out Destiny. Episode on the way. She got a lot to say. I'm telling you.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram, Desclowe, DESCLOWE. Okay? Good things are coming. Love y'all. But I'm peacing out.
It's in her name. Her name is literally Destiny, y'all. Come on now. Come on. Do the fucking science, nigga. See, that's the thing, bro. Niggas don't be doing the science.
It happen, bro. They don't be
crying.
critical thinking.
You feel me? You fucking with it too?
Yeah, this shit about disappearing.
Right? Nah, that's the thing. You said white wine. I'm like, white wine goes a bit faster than the red.
For sure.
Bro, this is smooth and it's not like cold or anything either. So it just
a nice little.
Listen, I'm telling you.
Beverage,
that's a fact, bro. Like, have you been on the Cutwater trend recently?
Bro, I just tapped in.
Because I saw it in like you was throwing when you saw us with the Cutwater. Were you actually drinking Cutwater making that music?
Yeah.
Okay, really good shit.
I drink. I'm like, y'all like gassing it. This can't be that crazy, bro. I finished one can. I said, whoa.
If you're going. Because it's like the convenience of, you know, a kickback, you just got like the bottle in the mixer.
Yeah.
You just kind of splash this together and it'd be mad strong. It's the convenience of already being in the can.
You on the way.
You feel me? Yeah, bro. Nah, for travel's how it really works. You got to hop on the train, little oops ski. Need someone to ride the wave.
Nah, we don't got time to pre.
Listen, the line is too long. You got to wait a little bit. I don't wait in lines no more. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, that shit hitting. But you know, I still be in my Vino, of course. But now excited to have this happen, bro.
Thank you.
Been in the works for a minute. Met you. Let's do some math. What, March of this year, right?
Yeah.
We're just talking about the event.
Right. It feel longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
much
mad funny.
So March was what, 5 months ago only?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, bro. Rep Pavilion.
Already, Nick.
Yeah, right, bro. I'm telling you, like a cat.
Yo.
That was So I was Rep Pavilion.
Yes.
R&B Isn't Dead. You pulled up with your homegirl, who's now the cover of my new flyer. Shout out to homie. I don't know what her name is, but she was enjoying her vibes. Angie, you were having a great time.
Listen,
pull up for the next one too. But yeah, bro. Then also played some of your music at the Kits and Kins Soccer Jersey Day Party.
Amazing.
I really rock with your music, bro. Wouldn't have you here if I didn't. So congrats on everything you got going on. I see you into the live instrumentation too, which is always dope to see. So yeah, man. Congrats on everything. For sure.
Good, I ain't gonna lie. God is good.
Yeah? You feeling good about everything?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Everything's been like, I feel like everything I've visualized has been happening a lot quicker and easier lately.
It's
so
beautiful.
It doesn't feel like there's any like resistance.
Right.
Just
flowing.
The universe shit is just kind of like
for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. But Brooklyn, born and raised,
yes.
half Trini, half Nigerian. So what was it like growing up? What was kind of like the musical influences in the crib, and how did that kind of shape your taste now?
Yeah, for sure. So my mom, she used to Trini one, huge reggae fans, like Buju Banton, Vibes, all that stuff.
Fire.
And then also, like, I don't know why every West Indian is like obsessed with like Celine Dion. Honestly, all the British and Canadian.
That is so funny you said that. I just had a Jamaican artist on last time, and she was talking about Celine Dion.
Yo, they're so
they claim her as Jamaican. Yeah, it's so funny, bro.
So like all like that era stuff going on, right? So then I grew up between Canada, like Toronto, Brampton area.
Oh, for real?
Brooklyn
That's some real West Indian shit for people who don't know. Brampton, I know about Brampton.
Yo, see, niggas don't
know. Real 16, you know? I know all about that. Come on, bro. That's a fact.
So deep in West Indian culture growing up between just like Trinidad, literally Brampton, Brooklyn, kind of bouncing back and forth.
Oh, you was in Trinidad too?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
It was like, it was moved back and forth.
Yeah.
So like, my family isn't necessarily musical, but there's always kind of music playing in the crib type shit.
For sure.
So for me being in school and shit, I was just like, I was pretty much good with everything, but like I just hated school as a concept, so I would just not go.
What do you mean as a concept? It felt forced, or
and like I feel
what a lot of musicians.
I learned shit kind of quickly, so after a while, I just kind of sitting there like, what am I doing here?
But
I'm having to start at like 7.
Yeah, wow.
Just like,
7 is early,
bro. Like,
usually that's like the early teens kind of, but 7, dang, bro.
So once time you get closer to middle school and shit, I'm like hanging out with my friends and shit more. So I'm always just skipping school, hanging out with my friends doing dumb shit. But I'm telling my mom that I have band practice. I'm not even in the band. So at one point she just hit me like, yo, bro, like I ain't never really seen you play nothing. And I was like, you know?
You in practice once in
like, in my life.
I haven't heard of one trumpet, a single string, not a thing. Like,
so I was like, damn, like I gotta make some shit shake before she pull up.
Yeah.
So I really went locked in to the school band, like, okay, I joined and I just picked up like mad instruments. So my first thing was alto saxophone.
Okay. And you're like 8 at this time?
Yeah, like 8, 9, 10.
Okay, got you.
Around the area.
Yeah.
So I'm playing like alto sax, keys, and guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, like, it's like almost an accident. Like I got into it so much just because like, one, I had to, but I genuinely enjoyed it. And I feel like it was the first thing like I was enjoying to the point where I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing research on my own.
Right.
Because at this point, I'm going back. It's probably like 2010 now. Like, again, my family, they don't play no hip hop music for real and shit like that. This is like around where like Drake is coming up. Well, Thank Me Later came out. Graduation.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 26 right now.
Okay,
my birthday's last week.
Okay. Oh, facts. Yeah. More life. Yeah.
So 2010, like Graduation, Thank Me Later, all this shit's coming out.
Early Kendrick, J. Cole, all that. Yeah, bro. I remember. I'm 28, so almost the same.
So everybody's like putting me on. I'm like schooling. Yo, you heard this? You heard this? Talking about LimeWire and shit.
Heavy.
Down.
Dat Piff.
Yeah, that
bro.
Yo,
don't even get me started. Don't even get me started, bro.
You gotta download some shit. I hope it's what you want to hear, bro. It could be some random nigga rapping.
It was free though, which was fire. That was the best part.
You got the iPod Nano. You just loading that shit up. You don't even know what song you about to hear, bro. You just.
I had the purple one, and I did it to match the cover of Graduation. Differently musical. Yo, I'm telling you.
Aura, bro.
Aura, heavy. What? The purple joint? Pull that out,
bro.
Let me put you on to some American Boy. Started,
so I'm there, I'm making music. Then I started trying to make my own shit. So I'm just like writing songs, just vocal guitar at that point. And then I started learning about production and stuff. But at that point, I'm mostly just getting beats off YouTube because I don't even know how to produce.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Learning.
So I did like a high school program where they kind of like taught the basics. And then again, like for me, if I get into something, like I like obsess type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm on YouTube. I'm like doing tutorials. I'm looking through everything to the point where now I'm like producing for me, producing for other people.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So then I went, ooh.
You straight, bro. I always got mad alarms myself.
So then at that point, like late high school shit. So I got to figure out what I'm doing for college. I didn't really want to go because again, I know like music only thing I really care about.
Yeah.
But going to school for music, not thinking in my head at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But again, my parents are like super like immigrant parents. So like for me to come home late, I'm not going to college. It's
engineer,
like,
doctor, lawyer.
Yo, you feel like that?
Yeah.
So not only do I have to explain that I don't want to go to college, like, yo, I don't want to go to college and I want to do music, bro. Yeah. So I'm over here. We brain this pre-chat
first gen red flag.
I'm brainstorming about myself. So
I
gotta figure some shit out. And then I do like this program at NYU. So they have a music school there, the Clive Davis Institute. So I do that for a couple weeks. I'm just like, all right, bet. If I get in here, I'm gonna go to college here. And if I don't, I'll figure some shit out. I like never get exception letter from NYU. It's like I get like everything from mad other schools. I'm just dumb and full ride there. I'm dumb and shit. I'm like, bro, I don't even care.
Yeah.
Like the last fucking week, I get like a scholarship email.
Yeah.
So I have to call the school. I'm like, yo, did I actually get in? Or
yeah.
What's going on? So then like from there, like once my parents heard NYU, they were just like kind of okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I mean, it has the brand name. You're in New York, like it's super well known worldwide.
It's starting to become a lot more like believable and stuff.
Yeah.
So I go there, I'm studying music. At the time, I also like doing like modeling stuff too. At the time,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was what my parents had me doing since I was younger too.
Okay.
So then, like 2019 maybe, I do Beyonce's Black is King film.
You were in the film?
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Cheers to that. What?
Yeah.
Tell me about that, bro.
So crazy story again.
Yeah, like
I'm like a RA at the time.
I wasn't ready.
Listen,
I thought maybe you had a live performance at school of Beyonce. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
crazy leap. I mean,
So
I got to hear all about this.
I get this random DM just like, yo, can you pull up to this location for a shoot? And I'm,
Yeah.
so I'm doing all this. So I'm
Yeah.
just thinking nothing of it. So I pull up there, and niggas like, okay, we gotta take your phone. I'm like, oh. So at this point, I'm thinking it's something like kind of light. And I see like an NDA, and they're like, oh, Parkwood. So I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
So a couple weeks before this, I did like meet Chloe and Halle. That's like
Hey, fire. Yeah, because they were signed to Beyonce's
Yeah.
label, right? I don't know if they still are, but
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
But at this time, I'm just thinking it's something for them, maybe. So I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. So we doing all the shots and stuff, we moving through it. At one point, it's like a mosh pit scene, and some lady just jumps in, mad hair everywhere. We just like, yo, who the fuck is this? Cause we even see her how she get to the front. She turn around and it's like, y'all, we like, yeah.
nah, Beyonce. That's
screaming. Yo, bro.
nah, that's just different though. Out of all the people in the world, like aura wise,
You know, no, literally.
Beyonce,
And then
bro.
it's
It's like Beyonce, Ronaldo.
Yo,
That might be the list
That's
for her. Maybe Bad Bunny. That's
that's
crazy.
list, bro.
What'd you do? Were you in like shock, like you couldn't believe it type shit?
No, for sure. Cause like
Beyonce in front of you when you're not expecting it is a
and,
little, you couldn't
know
even
what I'm saying?
prepare.
Like you wouldn't even like
Yeah.
prep for that for real, bro. So we just there going through the shots and stuff. And it is crazy because like she's so famous. She's too famous for her own staff. So in between shots, they have to cover her face like with a blanket and shit. So like the set doesn't take pictures of her.
That's crazy.
So like it's like, but she's still mad hands on. So she's doing the editing. She's like coming behind. Okay, let's do this shot over. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. It's like that real Virgo mentality, bro. Like you seeing someone just really like tap in with all that. So like I had that, bro. I had like Pharrell had to talk to her at school once, bro. So it's like I'm meeting so many of my icons in a short period of time where it's just like, all right, this shit is mad.
Beyonce and Pharrell?
Yeah, in like a little 2-year span, bro.
That's
like,
a crazy, 2 years.
You know
Nuts. That's got to keep you motivated too. Going like, nah, bro, I'm in this space with these people. I'm doing something right.
And even like my peers and stuff, I'm seeing them doing like crazy stuff, like where they're just like mastering for people, like producing like songs we hearing outside and shit.
Yeah, that's heavy.
So I'm just like, all right, cool. I gotta figure out what I'm doing there. So I'm just like making my music, going through it. But just at this time too, like the school was very like PWI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like at the time I'm kind of like making music that I think that like resonates in this space. Which is like definitely cool and stuff. I fuck with indie, like I play rock music all the time and shit. But it's like I feel like it wasn't until I came out of school for real and kind of just came back to being in BK, going back to Trinidad. That's where I made the song that we met over.
Okay. Yeah.
And just like kind of getting back to my roots in that sense of like the culture that raised me, the culture I'm hearing when I'm going outside. So now I'm just like, yo, when I'm making songs, I want to make sure I'm here when I'm like when I'm at Rizzoli, I'm at Bala and shit. Bro. When I hear songs like that, I'm gonna be where I'm at.
Yeah. Your own natural music for sure. Yeah.
And then locked in on that, and then we just on the run right now.
For sure. And that was Take Time?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Which dropped
March 16, 13, something like that.
This year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you fresh on it.
Yeah.
Fresh on it, bro.
Like a new, like, I wouldn't even say new, but just like, I took a while to think about it, so I can get the execution right, you know what I'm saying? So like, I like to do shit kind of in advance, so I can just kind of like, I'm not
knock it
out.
What
my next move is.
Yep.
It's already kind of
now fire. And then Lonely Rhythm dropped as well. Shot in Coney Island.
Yeah.
Which I would have pulled up to. I saw you post about the shoot. And I think I was traveling or something. But that's a hard track too, bro. That's a hard track too, back to back.
So we sample Vibes Cartel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like grew up on Vibes, bro. So Your Love took the sample from that, made the song, and I'm just like, yo, like this whole vibe is summer.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, bro, we gotta do like something beach, something amusement park, something fun, bro. So just having everybody pop out and
100%.
Like, we don't even do like heavy shot. We do like a little shot list stuff before, but it's more kind of like almost run and gun in the sense of like you just kind of get there, take like a survey of the area, and just like whatever is going on. Like my videographer Fabian, we kind of just lock in and be like, okay, shoot there, shoot there, shoot there.
Yeah.
We kind of shoot a bunch of stuff, whatever works.
Throw it all together, put the song over it. For sure. That's fire. I like his videography style heavy.
Yeah.
I like the editing, like the color grading. Yeah, it just feels
I got nostalgia too.
You know what I mean? And like, it's really dope for you early on to have that level of visuals. Yeah. And I think too, obviously in the social media area, when you want to share your music, to have those visuals go with the dope music is very important. So I think you're definitely locked in with the right people.
For sure, yeah. I thought like your community is like the most important thing, bro.
Bro,
I'm saying even me and you, bro. It's just,
bro, for sure. Likewise,
it's around you doing shit, bro.
100%. And what's that feeling right now? That okay, boom, dropped that in March. Lonely Rhythm dropped what, June? I think.
Not July.
Or July? It just July. Regardless, very recent. We're only in August right now. You know, back to back, you got that. You've been doing some live music. You know, you're popping around. You're doing some media. Like, what's the energy? What's the feeling right now for you and your career and everything?
Feeling good, bro. I'm just like a lot, like kind of like the publication stuff. I went to like I got like a Billboard place, a Billboard magazine. They covered some.
Tough.
Yeah,
tough.
So like a lot of stuff I've been thinking about. Like, as a kid, like, yo, I really wish I hope I get to do that. Do that. Or like, yo, like I want to go out and hear my song, bro. I'm hearing my shit like probably 105, like shit like that. Yeah,
okay.
It's like slowly, but you kind of see like the paths opening up.
You seen it coming together.
I know where I'm going, not just like fog no more, bro. I'm kind of just like, all right, we going straight.
For sure.
It's a long straight road, but we walking there. You know what I'm saying,
yeah.
And like I'm getting like team building around me, just like again with my peers, he branching out more, we collaborating more, and just kind of like building shit as a community.
That's fire. Yeah. And then in terms of your team, so obviously you sing, you songwrite, you play live instrumentation. Do you produce your own music as well?
Like 60%.
60%. Okay, so what's that collaboration like for you? Because someone who's as musical as you, kind of like a J. Cole, who sometimes, like, you know, he'll do an album, no features, and produce most of the songs. They can be very protective over the music and that creation process. How's that been for you, being able to tap in with other people, even though you're very focused on, like, I want to handle a bunch of the stuff that's going on?
For me, I think it's important to know how to do everything just a little bit. I think it's important, probably more so, to know how to, like, let go. Cause for me, like, I don't like shout out like Russ, like, you know, he produces, makes my album, which is cool. But, like, I don't even want to be that person for real. Like, I enjoy collaboration. It's like going by yourself is like kind of like working with one color almost. Like when you have other people, it's like you get a palette of ideas and kind of different inspiration, like things I might not even think about, but just a conversation with you, I'm like, oh, I can turn that into a song. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't even want to do, like, it's mad work, bro.
Yeah, right.
Like, if I don't feel like mixing this, I know my friends like equal or better than me at mixing.
Yeah.
Like,
so you engineer too?
I engineer,
bro. You doing
like,
all that
start to finish, right?
Yeah.
But then it is stuff I want to like. If I want to focus more on musicality, focus more on just like marketing or coming up with more creative ideas, it's just like, even this time in the day, you gotta kind of like give yourself like time to think, so you let other people kind of like offload the work a little bit.
Yeah,
it's too much work. I know, like, you run a company, bro. I know it's
bro. If you know how to
do just like low key only,
bro. Stuff. Bro.
So like, you know how hard that shit was.
100%
around doing everything, bro. So
like,
you get someone that can do PR for you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I need to figure out that letting go process too, because right now, bro, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, we're talking make the flyer, post the flyer, run the meta ads on it, newsletter, SMS promo, do my own video promoting it. Do my own podcast that I edit, pay for, short form, long form. I'm the only host of the event, so I'm the only promotion. Then MC when I'm there. Sometimes I'm also taking the photography. Bro, it's ridiculous. But at the same time, like, when you're able to handle everything and see the success comes out, it's a different type of feeling. Because it really is your baby. It really is your project. And you learn so much about all these little things that will help you identify who's the right person to tap into one of those verticals. You know,
niggas is not going to do some bullshit. It was like,
you feel me?
Identify quality.
Exactly. So when it is like, you know what, let me have my flyer person or someone who I'm going to have just run my ads for me or do the promo through the newsletter, SMS, etc. Like, I know what to look for and know how to get the right person to get it done correctly. So I think, and in general, I feel like this era of independent entrepreneurship, whether it's this event stuff or you making music or other people doing digital media, like, you really do have to wear a lot of hats. You know, because it's, as you can probably speak to, being an independent artist, it's not like being signed to Rock Nation or Atlantic Records and, you know what I'm saying? So, and one thing I always ask the artists I've been talking to who are all independent, what are some struggles of being an independent artist that people might not know about? So obviously wearing a lot of hats is one thing, but I know there's just a lot behind the scenes that people aren't tapped into.
I'd say wearing a lot of hats for sure. One of those has to be in the funding, so you got to fund everything yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Yeah, listen. Even like when I play live, bro, I gotta pay my band, I gotta pay engineer, I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people think just because you're singing a song, you're automatically rich.
Yeah,
brother.
It's like, bro, like, and then like, you're gonna reach this like intern period where it's like, when you start getting like a little bit of emotion, now it's like people are trying to overcharge you for shit because they think like
you got the breach.
Yeah. Like, whoa, bro, this gotta be
relax.
Not yet, bro, not yet. But like definitely juggling with that, and then for me, bro, it's just like the social battery of it, bro. Like, I can imagine, bro, like you throw a whole party, you do it, you do this, that, and it's like 20 other people, like, yo, bro, connect. I'm like, yo, I want to, bro, but please.
Like, I feel you.
2 hours just for my brain to like reset a little bit.
100%.
Yeah,
bro.
but I think for the most part, it's like these are struggles, but not stuff I would complain about too much.
Yeah,
like you just said, it's what you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people are just like, I just want to make flyers. I just want to.
Yeah,
like, you can't even be like a videographer that can't edit, or like if you're just a photographer, Luke, you still gotta do video. Like it's like I'm saying, like
it's really tough.
It's a multi-hyphenate culture. I think we're at it. Like,
I think so too. And if not, you just have to like triple down on that specific thing and get so damn good at it.
Like you're color grading,
and you have to promote it on some crazy thing. Like if you don't, I just don't know how you can make it right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I feel like everyone's doing a lot of different things right now. It's not an era of, and you can look at even athletes, bro.
Yeah.
Athletes are doing podcasts. They're making fashion brands. Rihanna in the traditional times probably would have just kept being a singer. She got Fenty going crazy. She invested in all this other stuff. Obviously, her man Rocky too.
Yeah.
Beyonce, who you just talked about your experience meeting her. She doing all types of stuff from the clothing. She has a hairline, I believe. Sir Davis now the whiskey. People are doing a lot of different things. So it's a crazy era to be in.
But then the bag is out there. You just gotta make your way to it, bro.
Yeah, and the way the rent's looking.
It's like, bro, and
you need that bag. That's a fact.
Yo.
For sure. Bro. Another thing though too, about being an independent artist is the social media aspect.
Yeah.
And so how's that been for you in a couple frames? One, kind of like the strategy of getting your music out there and kind of finding your audience, but then also the difficulty that sometimes people have of remaining tunnel vision and being focused on your own personal journey and not looking at this person's placement or this person just got this feature and then they're performing here, etc. So what's kind of been the two sides of that? One, how you promote your music, then two, kind of the emotional aspect of focusing on your journey and not getting too enticed by the noise out there and other people's highlights. Yeah.
So first one is strategy. I think first thing, which kind of leads to the second one a little bit, I think you definitely need to like reference other people like a few steps above you or even just like next to you, just like not necessarily in copy, but just knowing like kind of like what's going on. Cause like you'll for sure have your own ideas and like should lead with them, but it's just like how to phrase stuff in terms like, so for instance, like, if you're trying to like promote through reels or something, like like okay, the sweet spot seems to be like 7 seconds to like 12 seconds, or like you're seeing like there's a certain enough emotion, or like the camera's moving this many times within the shot. These types of captions or these types of copies, like knowing stuff like that. And like I think it's a mix of like doing research on your own, but also seeing what other people are doing to try to like find what your niche in between that's going to be. And even in the way you're saying with meta ads, which I think like are so effective in terms of like getting like outreach there. And I wish more artists knew that like it's not that complicated.
It's really not.
Niggas will try to cost you like 2 bands to run your ads. It's like, bro, you can absolutely do that shit yourself.
Bro, do $10 a day and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You do your age range, location, some interest, and done. That's it.
And even that, like, looking at those like interests, bro, then you just go look at what those actual artists or companies are doing, bro. You kind of like integrate that. And it's just a lot of like try and fail.
Yeah.
So you'll throw something now, it doesn't do that well. It's something that does do super well. Now it's figuring out, okay, this got mad views, why?
Yeah.
So you can kind of like reverse engineer this into making content. So it's like, you're not killing yourself to come with an idea every day. You can pick one day out the week, shoot mad shit, come up with it, edit that another day, and then you go for next week. So you gotta treat it like a job almost. Like you're just kind of knocking it out.
And consistency. You post a lot, which is a good thing. Same way to promote my event. I'm posting a lot. Especially the one next Friday. I'm doing a video every single day because you're going to pull up to that event.
Right.
Like
bro,
you can't be Frank Ocean when you're just starting off.
It's over. Or like
you can't be Kendrick, gang. Right? Like, and even at that, like, bro, there's so few people who can be disappear for 5 years, drop some shit. And like, bro, you cannot start like that.
I think that era is over. Even if like,
low key.
I think people are too parasocial, bro. Like, they want to know like what you're doing, where you're doing it. Like, you got to start streaming and shit, bro. Like,
if you're not already known pre this era, I just don't know how you would do it.
People are like very much, I think that's like even something I'm struggling with, just kind of like showing more just like personality and like, persona, like, because like okay, I like this song, I like this party, I went there, and it's like, I'm actually, it might be even harder for like parties and shit. You gotta show people like, yes, you love this event. I do this event, by the way, or like my company, like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you're not just at this venue, you're at this venue because
when people talk to me a little crazy in my own events, I'm like, relax. I'm the reason.
Like, who the fuck are you? I'm like,
relax, yo. Yeah, one time I'm just like, bro. You know what I mean?
I can't imagine that, bro.
I was like, bro, I'm sorry. I really gotta get back to the DJ booth. Can I pee for like 30 seconds, my nigga? Like, I promise you it's my event. Like, love you again for pulling up. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, I'm not trying to. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a good dude.
You gotta really like be that front face, and just so people can have like the brand recognition of knowing like, okay, you're associated with this song, this event, this timing. And even just like the parallel integration of it. So it's like, if I like this person, I know I'm gonna like this person too, so I can recommend artists for that. You know what I'm saying? Or like, if you're doing a show or something, like, you know, like, you get one artist and you just look at the people that like are similar.
Yeah.
So you kind of got to figure out where the niche that you would fit in is, and honestly just try to connect with the artists around you that are kind of doing the same thing. Because like everybody's trying to figure shit out right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's like just reaching out. Like, you gotta put the ego aside.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a big thing. Niggas like can't figure out.
Yeah. And the ego thing speaks into the being able to be tunnel vision rather than.
Yeah.
So I don't know how's your experience been with that.
And the comparison shit, it's like that Leo shit. Like, I'm very self assured. Like, I guess
good.
I know like where I'm going is just like, when we get in there type.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I'm seeing someone kind of like doing something that I know I want to do, I can just kind of like.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
It's not like, why do you.
Yeah. I like the research of it, bro. It's kind of reverse engineer of like, I think a lot of times we be thinking shit be happening just like, wished it on the star, or like, some shit fell into place. It's like, there's a lot of like people put a lot of work into shit. It looked like some shit's happening like overnight or like the next day. It's like, bro, you like, niggas are like I know mad niggas that work way harder than me.
Yeah.
Like,
that is some real shit, bro. Yo, that is some real shit. Like
that's why comparison is more like, yo, I need to go harder than anything, bro. Because like, I got a friend in the studio like every day, and it's still like 5 hours a day.
Yeah.
I write a song every week. I'm like, bro. Like,
I'm
trying to up my consistency more, honestly.
Yeah. That's good, bro. Honestly, though, the reason that you've been successful so far and will continue to be is you're very self-aware. Yeah. A lot of people are not self-aware. So they think they're out here grinding like Michael Jordan when you're not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of have to know how much you're putting in and how much more you need to do. Yeah. And then other people need the self-awareness of how to slow down. Yeah. Because that's why you get burnout, and then your product's not nearly as good. And then obviously there's the emotional effects that has on you and the people in your life. So
are you doing the same thing over and over? And
I'm telling you,
not, like, getting different results.
100%. No, self-awareness is just so important, bro. And I feel like it can be severely lacking sometimes. Yeah, and I think, you know how, well, now I feel like it definitely is severely lacking often.
People
and like,
can't come out their body, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like in the social media era too, where you can be more heavily influenced kind of constantly to be a different way, it can be harder to be an individual and be straight further from yourself. Yeah, I think and that's what makes it more difficult to have that self-awareness. But like, self-awareness is everything, bro. You know what I mean? Being able to be honest with yourself about how hard you're going, if you need to go harder, if you need to actually chill a little bit. Yeah. Just like, bro, people need that.
And there's nothing wrong with chilling too, bro. But it's like,
you need to chill.
Like,
you feel me?
I'm like, you gotta schedule like time in. You really to just like, I was having a talk with this producer from LA, and it was said some crazy shit. He was just like, okay, I'm telling him about like my plans and everything, what's going on. He just like, okay, he was like, it's like, are you happy? And I was like, well, whoa. It's like,
relax, nigga. Yeah. Like, I thought we're talking music.
No,
like,
no. Yeah, it's like, definitely. He was like, okay, like, what are your goals? I'm just like, yeah, like, I definitely want like Grammys, #1 songs.
On that. Let's get it.
Me.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm saying, you're gonna cheers me over there. And he was just like, "Where are those things going to make you happy, bro?" And I was like, yes. And then we started talking, where it's like the type of thing where, I know you probably feel this too, like you accomplished something you were trying to get, you're happy for like 2 minutes, and it's on to the next thing. Yeah. So it's like, learn to kind of sit in like
that moment
a little bit longer, not to the point where you become complacent. I think that people get too.
It's the self-awareness again. Yeah.
But just being able to like, all right, yo, I did do this. Like, let me chill a little bit. I need to be that hard on myself. Yeah. Like, things are happening progressively, and like, I'm also like a person outside of this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I have
exactly.
friends, I have family, I got like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go outside. Like,
Yeah, touch grass,
You know,
concrete
yeah,
at least. Yeah,
like enjoy yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like learn to balance. Like, it was a good to good convo.
Yeah.
Just like the art plus just being a human.
yeah. And I think that speaks a lot to like just the importance of, as you said, sitting in that moment.
Yeah.
I think the good and the bad, because when you feel the bad and you really sit in it,
Yeah.
you kind of digest it. You're able to get through it, move on. It's kind of like what is it? The 5 stages of grief.
Yeah.
And if you don't like emotionally take it in the beginning and you push it off, then you have
Right.
to break down later down the line. And so I think like when it comes to your quote unquote failures, lessons, whatever it is, you have to sit in that to really properly get over it. And then
Even figure out what went wrong.
do you know what I'm saying? And then for the motivational purposes too, in terms of when things go right, being able to sit in it, you actually experience the success. You really feel like, no, I really did that.
Yeah.
And then you don't ride the wave of it because you're like, no, I'm on to the next thing, because I actually felt that joy of what the success was. Now we can get to the next thing. But if you too quickly skip over that, you're losing the motivation because you're forgetting how good it felt to actually win, because you're not even letting yourself feel that moment. So I think it's super important to like, it's about being present, honestly, and knowing how to breathe, slow down, and know that you're experiencing a very unique life and going through each moment and, you know, really being in it. So now I definitely relate to what homie's saying. So yeah, sometimes I feel like I do it pretty well, but there's times I need to kind of go more one way or the other.
Yeah.
But it's also a forever struggle too. Like, you're never gonna get it perfectly.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the effort of trying to be on that. So
I'll say for you, like, do you ever, is there a point I think where you'll reach where you're just kind of like, all right, I did it? Or is it just going to be like a continuous, like?
Yeah, honestly, I think that like when I'm like super financially secure and I feel like I can fully move solely off of what I want to do and not doing any tasks that I don't want to do, that's making it for me. So there's a few different levels. One level of making it for me is monetizing your passion or your entrepreneurship. Is making the fact that I can make money off of an event, make money off of the soccer media stuff. That's the dreams come true. Second stage is being able to leave my full-time job to do all this full-time. You know what I mean? Like the fact that I feel like I can live off of the soccer media in Vino. That's crazy.
Amazing,
and then 3 is like,
in New York, no less.
You feel me? And then 3 is like, nah, I'm wealthy off of it. Like I have legit savings, quality annual earnings. I can move how I want to. I don't got to chase little things that I don't want to. I don't got to do a little photography gig, this and that. That's like making it. It's more the lifestyle convenience of, one, I'm doing my passions now, but being able to purely only do what I want through the passions. There's not really a dollar amount other than like the comfortability of it, but it doesn't mean making 20 million. No, honestly, if I can get 500K a year or less than that, it might be the type of number, but just being able to like fully live through the full-time thing, like, but only doing what I want to do. Because there's a lot of right now doing what you have to do, little bags here and there, which is part of the process. And I'm enjoying that. And I understand that's like where I'm at. But when I can have the full convenience of like, no, I'm only going to do what I want to do. That's the point of it.
3 p.m. Go to
you know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing where you talk about people working hard. Like I work my ass off, but I also know I don't love this the way Kobe loved basketball. I'm not that crazy. Like I'm a little crazy to be working this hard, but I'm not Kobe. I'm not Kobe. And I'm fully comfortable with that. And I do want to get to a point where I feel not complacent, but comfortable. Like, no, like I can slow down. I'm good. You know what I mean? Spend time with a girl, kids at that point, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fully looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to being at the same pace the whole life. No, I don't. Feel me? And that comes with its own, like, I won't make 100 million a year. Okay. I don't want to have 100 million a year problems right now. So that's kind of how I look at it. What about you?
It's like a little bit of both for me. I feel like,
and music's interesting too, because like you can get more into songwriting. It can be your own shit. You can produce. Like you have a lot of avenues to get there. So
it's fun. Cause I feel with music, it's not like sports in the sense where it's like you get player of the year, you get you get NBA championship. Like where it's like you are the
fully subjective.
It's fuck, bro. So it's like there is no like hard like. Cause even like okay, you take home a Grammy, it's gonna be like millions of people like, oh, they should have gave it to you know what I'm saying? Like, so even with that, I think for me, it probably is like a continuous thing, but just with myself of getting better. It's like, yo, I know I can make something harder than this or harder than that, or like making something that like makes a whole like Coachella audience go crazy. Or, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's like moments I want to hit.
Moments, I like that. That's cool, bro. That kind of taps back into the convo of studio music versus performing live.
Yeah.
And so what's been your relationship with that? Because we're in an era where I feel like a lot of people think that some of the newer up and coming artists don't like actual live performances, don't like live music. I know you properly love the live music. So what's your feeling between the two, being in the studio and like the live performance?
Yeah. So for me, I like every time I'm in the studio, I'm thinking about how my songs transition into a live set.
That's real.
Yeah. So like I'm thinking about how it will sound just like by itself being played in like a club or something, and how it will sound with like live instrumentation on it too. Cause it's like funny, cause what you were saying right now, like my guitarist Ricardo, amazing fucking guitarist, and like very traditional in the sense of like if it's up to him, we're doing everything completely live. Me like being like a studio person, I try to make it like a hybrid.
Yeah,
of like the studio sound.
It's a balance. It's a balance. Yeah.
Because like try to like modernize stuff a little bit, but also having that live instrumentation to kind of give it like a new context for it. Because I don't ever want to play a song that's like the same thing you heard. I'm just like, what the fuck you came here? Like,
you don't want to overly trendy.
You want to give like a little something different, so like you feel like, yo, I was there for that show at that place.
Yeah,
and that's the only time that song's gonna sound like that.
That's real.
Yeah, so I think for me, it's kind of like giving life to the music in a live sense. Like, how do we make this something that feels very unique to this moment, this venue, this time? And I'll make sure so I'm opening for Anyanka Shea in a couple of weeks.
Okay, congrats, bro.
So again, like I know a lot of our audiences, again, like a lot of like West African stuff. People like in some thinking like, yo, how do we transition a lot of these songs to sound more Afro beats, have a more piano vibe to it? So just like recontextualizing stuff.
That's really cool, bro. That's fire. And even just speaking of that, like how would you describe your music to somebody who hasn't heard it before?
Yeah,
because it is quite a fusion, which is what I fuck with heavy. Yeah,
I'd say definitely a fusion of just like dancehall, Afro beats, and R&B.
Yep.
But like in my live sets, it's a lot more kind of like rock and rap included as well.
Just really
like,
cool.
A lot of like heavy guitars, crazy drums, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Guys, I grew up hearing like there's like the vibes in Buju Banton, but I also grew up 9 Inch Nails, Grateful Dead,
okay,
shit like that.
Versatile king.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do your science.
Do you? How do you start the episode, bro? Do your science, family. Come on now.
Got it. Like with a lot of artists with music, bro. Just like actually listen to music, bro.
Yeah.
And especially like stuff like that you wouldn't normally listen. I try to like once a week I just listen to an album that like I might not have heard before. Or just like some shit I ain't heard in a while. You know what I'm saying? Like I re-listened to Kingdom Come the other day.
Oh wow! Okay,
yeah, just because I was just like like right.
How was it? You liked it?
Yeah,
because a lot of people hate that.
Trash, yeah,
you know what I mean? Trash for Jay-Z, which is still very good.
And I think that's like what I came away with. I was like, why are niggas hate on this?
Yeah,
so I'm like, I get it. If you put it next to Blueprint or some shit, it was like, but yeah, just like kind of going back, just hearing like I love hearing how songs like made in maybe like 2000 stack up now.
It's different, man.
They keep the same like.
They didn't have the technology of today.
Yeah,
we were talking about I was listening to a podcast that was talking about Metro's new album, which threw it back to like 05, and talking about like his last album with Future and the project before that, the superhero shit.
Yeah.
Like how complicated his production was versus his new one, which is 25 tracks.
Yeah.
Being like with the new technology, he can make those 05 songs in 2 seconds. Metro's different. And like how much production has changed. So back to your point, like it is very interesting, like how much production has changed though. Right now, there's way more influences. The technology is better. It's very different.
Bro,
there's so much more you can adjust. Bro, it's crazy.
Like,
yeah, for sure. Yeah. How did you feel though that it stacked up? The production.
I'd say like not that well, honestly.
Yeah. I don't think that's his most well-aged project compared to Watch the Throne.
That
feels timeless. That feels timeless. 100%.
Just kind of, and even kind of like just talking to a different interview. We were talking about the Metro album, bro. I didn't fuck with it that much, honestly.
Yeah.
And like,
honestly, I haven't listened. Other than like tracks through IG, I haven't like spun through it. Also, 25 tracks.
We gotta cut it, bro. Like,
like shout out Bryson. He's dropping a double album, but he's dropping half now and half in October.
Please
slow down.
And that's so
little
effective.
10 and 10.
Yo, bro.
Isaiah Fall's doing it too. He dropped Side A a couple months ago, and Side B will come later.
Bro. Just relax.
We have so much going on, like 25. I mean, the album's doing well. Congrats to Metro. I like Metro, but it's like, bro, I'm actually not listening to 25. I might get through it eventually, but in one sitting.
And especially if I go to the first 4 tracks of these shit's not amazing.
And it's like throwback music in 2025. Yeah,
and
I don't know.
Listening, like great. And I'm a Metro Boomin stan.
I know he's incredibly talented.
That's why I was like really critical of this.
Yeah,
like bro, like I was like.
I think for him, that's what they were saying. Like, this is easy for him.
Yeah.
This is not him going his hardest.
I even, bro, like, I heard you when you was producing, like, early Migos shit, early Future shit, like, all that, like,
yeah.
Young Rich Nigga shit, that shit, like, sounds better than this.
And his last 2 albums. Yeah.
Bro, like, we still don't trust you, bro.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yo,
different.
Excellent, bro. But I think just having that range to be able to do, like, all types of shit is, like, what the goal really is.
100%. And I think, too, like, you being a music lover from birth and getting into instruments at like 7, 8 is also why you're so musical now.
Yeah.
And a lot of the conversation about current music is that a lot of these artists are not music lovers the way they used to be in the past. So I'm kind of curious your perspective on, do you think the average artist is not the music lover they used to be? Do you think it's just the fact that it's more accessible and also that we're able to be more aware of all types of random artists versus before it was just through the labels? You couldn't just drop on Spotify. So I'm kind of curious your perspective as an artist on the conversation of like genuine music lovers making music versus trying to hit a lick through like rap or whatever.
Yeah, so I think it's like a combo. So I think it's like definitely a lot of artists are just doing music in terms of like trying to have like a viral moment or something like that. And like don't like actually like care about music that much.
How do you feel about that? Like a Jello. Do you care? As a real artist, quote unquote.
Yeah, no, I think I feel like she always feels like hella pretentious for me, bro. Cause like I'm like, bro, you want
I don't think Jello takes away from Tech Time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro. Like, and I'll fuck with Tweaker, like,
cause you gonna swear, what are we talking about, bro? Shit hard. Yeah, I don't know.
And especially like if you think this song only gonna last like 2 months, it's like, bro, what are you even getting mad about? Then?
Yeah, and he's not taking no one's spot because he don't care that much, and his family's rich. His 2 brothers are
chilling, bro.
Making $20 million a year. Like, I don't know.
And then to that, I think like definitely was a lot tougher. Like as we were saying, like you would have to like you would need a label to be able
get
to
signed,
music,
like
bro. Like you would need to be able to like audition and do a whole bunch of shit. Whereas I feel like today I fuck with it. Where it's like you don't even need to like you can kind of learn everything you need to know off YouTube really if you want to like start
YouTube
producing.
University.
I know mad like producers who like made songs y'all love that don't know no music theory, bro. And I think that's the most fun. Like a lot of times when you like learn too much about something, it could kind of like
hinder you.
Yeah. Because you're like, yo, I have to fit within these guidelines, but you don't have like an idea what's supposed to happen. You're just doing shit till something sounds good. So I think it's a mix of like
it almost allows for more creativity.
Yeah.
It's from a more raw space.
So I think it's like if you do have all that like back knowledge and stuff, it's again like taking away that ego of like, yo, I can make some super complex, crazy shit.
Yeah.
But is that what niggas is trying to hear? Like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to hear no song with like 3 key changes and like 3/8 or something like random signature and shit. It's like, bro, make something that like people want to hear. If you want to make some crazy shit, you can do that.
You also reap what you sow. You have to know that you have to work to find that educated audience. Because that shit's not going to pop on TikTok Reels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
you got to know.
What you trying to do?
Exactly.
What you trying to be with it?
Yeah.
If you're trying to reach the masses, bro, like make music for the masses.
Back to self-awareness. And then don't make the music that's not for the masses and be upset that it's not reaching the masses. You reap what you sow. And that's where it's so important to stick by your guns and stick with your vibe and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Because that can get into some of the conversation about people not being tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Because you love music, you're deep into it. You want to make this super complicated music, but you're looking at that person over there with a viral hit. But it's like, brother, you're never going to have a viral hit. So stop trying to look like your life should look like that. It's not going to look like that. Which doesn't mean it's not going to be successful because, man, niche fan bases, when you tapped in with them, they come out differently. Buying merch, streaming your music, going to the tour.
Bro, like you trying to reach all like 3 billion. If you find like 1,000 people that spend $100 on you,
broski,
you're 6 figures up.
That's real. Listen, Destin Conrad, he streams well. He's tapped in with Kehlani.
Yeah.
But I saw 2,000 people pull up to Urban Plaza for him. And there's artists bigger than him that cannot sell that out.
Bro,
and they did not let me get remotely close to the stage. I was at the bar in the back. Different.
When he was on tour with Kehlani years ago, bro.
It's crazy.
He's opening. He has to come. Like he has to walk back to play his own songs.
Yeah.
Come back out.
Crazy.
And like seeing that girl, it's like exactly what you're saying.
Bro. I saw him open up for Sid in 2022, back when I lived in Philly in like May.
Yeah.
But since then, I mean, he's killing it.
It's like again, like,
and that's niche stuff.
It's like it's still big, but it's like it's not super crazy.
Yeah, he's not doing arenas,
valid,
like
bro.
Like
you have Paris Fashion Week, you do
making
what you gotta do.
Reach.
I'm saying, bro, you gotta figure out what you really want to do, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I think like people especially growing up and shit, I think people make things sound like it's so like unachievable or like unrealistic to do certain things. Where it's like, bro, it's actually mad. Like,
it's mad possible.
Yeah,
niggas have done it, bro.
Like, you just like actually figure out like the business behind it. Like, really make a plan, not just like, yo, I'm just throw a party, hope niggas show up.
Yeah,
just
facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
100%, bro. I think too, like, man, if you have the hard work, the consistency, and you're talented, like if you can find in life what you're actually better than most people at, and you like it, and you work your ass off and stay consistent. Now, consistency is important because you can't do it overnight.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll probably make like whatever it is, you can do it.
You should be at least good. Like at the very least.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like if you're a cook or a fucking barista or you're good on mic or you sing or you make music or you host events or fashion, whatever. If you're good at it, consistent, work hard, and you actually like it, you'll be straight.
You'll be fine, bro.
So again, back to that self-awareness. Do you know what you're good at? Do you know what you actually like? Because there's some people, bro, they don't know them things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they think they like it because they see it online, or they're not aware of what they're. Man, you got to know what you're good at and what you're bad at. You feel me? Like, I'm very aware of those sort of things. You feel
and like
me?
be able to take criticism, bro. Someone's like, yo, this
feedback.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right.
For sure. Has anyone ever said anything about your music that you're like, damn, that was a little hard, bro? Like, relax.
Or I don't lie, bro. Like
nothing?
Never. And that's why I'm like, I'm not there yet. I feel like I need haters.
Yeah. No haters yet?
No.
Okay. It's early.
I'm saying, it's still too early. I've never
That's funny.
Yeah. I think at worst it just be like, oh, this sounds like something else I heard. Or, but no one's ever been like, I don't like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
So, I mean, hopefully it never happens. So.
It has to, but honestly, bro, when it does, you're at a new level.
Yeah.
Which is important. That's so funny.
The other side will always be louder, too, I know. So it's like,
yeah, bro. I think that's something, too. People, like, you could have 100 positive things.
Yeah.
But that one person saying some shit.
Like, I feel like,
that's what people focus on, bro. You know what I mean? And, like,
shit,
especially for the soccer shit, too. 1, being American. 2, being black. And then talking about race and politics and all that. The comments I have gotten, bro, are insane.
Cause
like different levels racist. You go to, bro, my shit about Lamine Yamal, bro, it's insane. First off, this, you just read it. It's
what you say about your mom?
So I was saying, because I'm black and Spanish, which is so hard for people to understand. Same way you're half Nigerian, right?
It's Afro-Latina, like,
right? You know what I'm saying? I'm half Spanish, half American. It's very simple. People, I mean, they just lost their. I was saying how Lamine Yamal, who probably the most talented athlete in the world in their teenage years.
For sure. Yeah, bro.
One of the best athletes in the world. Yeah. Maybe the most famous Spanish person in the world right now. And he will be in 2-3 years. And he might become the most famous athlete in the world. Because he's a soccer player and he's probably going to be the best player in the world when he's 23, whatever. Him being, he's half Equatorial Guinean and Moroccan, which everyone commenting he's only Moroccan is super cap. His mother is a dark-skinned black woman. Yeah. So saying he's not black is crazy.
I mean, just
but point being, it's like, he is a representation now. When you think of Spain, you're thinking of a black person with African immigrant parents. Yeah. Which, objectively speaking, is going to bring more eyes to the black population in Spain. Yeah. And as a black Spanish person, I'm like, oh, that's some representation. And people lost their minds, bro. Lost their minds. You feel me? They're talking about he'll never be Spanish. Spain is only white people. He's not Spanish. He's Moroccan. He's born and raised in Spain. I'm like, so by your logic, you can be born and raised in a place and not be of that nationality. But then also, you're only claiming half of his nationality because y'all don't want to claim the West African side where his mom is a dark-skinned black woman. Like, the comments were just so crazy. Then saying that I'm American bandwagon. I'm like, bro, I'm literally as Spanish as I am American. Like, I have one parent from Spain and one from the U.S. Bro. Therefore, I'm both nationalities. But then if you're telling me I'm not, then it's like, okay, so I'm not Spanish, so I'm only American, which then means for the African and Caribbean immigrants in America born in the U.S., they're not those countries. So then don't ever tell me about...
bro,
what are we doing here? Y'all logic is not logic. Like, poor logic, super racist. Y'all don't understand nationality. I think it was just like...
Right, I tell you, getting more into
and that shit got like 200K views, though. So at the same time, a lot of the likes is like people. That's the other thing too. People with hate are always louder than people with love. Yeah. So anyone supporting it or feels like, oh, this is dope, might not comment. Because I see dope shit. I might not comment. But if you're mad, racist, and angry, you're gonna comment and say the crazy shit. Yeah. So that's the other thing. I've definitely had to learn how to balance with that. But I'm glad that shit happens now versus early on. I wasn't ready for like, oh, I didn't know how much I hate Americans, black people talking about race, blah blah blah, and it's just like, bro, Jesus Christ.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy. Like like my whole TikTok feed is just like soccer shit now. That's
Yeah.
why I've been like
You tapped in,
OD now, bro. And it's like I didn't know there was so many like politics to this shit.
Oh, it's crazy.
Or like
it's the world sport, so it's connected.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Or they're, like even the racial politics, especially, bro.
The what?
Like the racial. politics,
heavy, yeah, bro.
I'm just like, bro, like
it's crazy.
I'm not thinking for Mbappe to become the. I'm like, what did that nigga have to go through, bro?
Yeah, man.
So, like,
and then it's the whole. Yeah, it's so many angles because it's like and
especially playing for Madrid now too,
bro. Playing for Madrid, and then even from a nationality perspective, it's so interesting because the French now obviously want to claim him. He won the World Cup with them at 18, but then his parents are from Algeria and Cameroon, so the Africans claim him, saying he's not French, but then the French say he's French. But then and then it goes back to the Spanish with the Moroccan, and it's like the colonial. It's just so fucking deep, bro. And then countries like Trinidad and Jamaica, the Caribbeans, Haiti too. People of that diaspora who might have grown up in France or England, and in which countries you decide to play for, what are you really? And it's so complicated because as Europe keeps getting more diverse, it keeps getting more of like these racial issues and also just racial conversations. Yeah, and identity just gets so complicated. But
like almost like America was like they never.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but the way that people negatively react to it is just so crazy. Yeah. But you got to deal with it, bro. Doing something right.
Yeah, I would say
That's how you know you're trailblazing. For sure. Another thing that you said was about people being like too much into music theory, sometimes kind of create restrictions for themselves. Yeah. I kind of feel that with events because I don't come from any nightlife background. I don't come from any hosting background. I don't come from any knowledge about what you're supposed to do. So I just did it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I've done LA, Philly, DC, Philly multiple times, sold out now within a year and a half. And actually I'm still within my first year of nightlife because my first nightlife ever was only September 2024. Oh, shit. So it's been less than a year of like late night parties. And first off, people even told me I shouldn't do late night parties. They're telling you shouldn't go to certain cities, blah, blah, blah. But like, I just did it. Like I had no blueprint. I don't have an OG. I don't have a mentor. Yeah. And when you don't have the restrictions of like what you think you're supposed to do, you can dream bigger and do bigger and be better.
Even the cities you're saying, especially with nightlife, it's like very boys clubby, I'd say.
Or bro, nightlife definitely
really gotta be like.
It can be, bro. Like early on, I definitely dealt with some crazy gatekeeping behavior that I just had to move past. But I don't let it stop me. And what gets weird too is like when a much bigger group or collective tries to bite from the person starting off, like blatantly, and it's like. And I've still never said anything ever, and I just kept it pushing. And eventually, I think because they had to rebrand that shit, because I think niggas realize this is crazy, and it's like you just
close to,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like, bro, I don't know. Like sometimes I think about Drake too, what he did to the music industry. I'm sure no one said you can't rap and sing. Yeah. I'm a rap and sing, and look where he's at now. So
you cannot rap and sing.
You know what I'm saying? Now you can't. Bryson has dropped half of his album, which is rap. Next half's gonna be singing. So it's like sometimes when you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the experience, it is better that way.
It lets you play a little.
It lets you play a little more and allows you to be more unique. And people love uniqueness.
What's been your favorite city you've hosted?
I mean, obviously Brooklyn because that's a home game. Love the home games, and I've had all my vibes in Brooklyn. Whereas other cities, it's only been just like the nightlife and shit. But Philly's been great, bro. Philly's been a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Back to back sold out, like 300 people each time. Just like, they're a little less, I feel like Philly, they're just there to have a good time. Yeah. They don't care as much about status and, ooh, you've done X, Y, pictures. They just want to have fun, bro. So I really appreciate a Philly crowd. I used to live there too. And that's where the idea and the kind of general concept of like where can I hear this music outside that I don't hear came from when I lived in Philly. So being back there, giving this city what I didn't have when I used to live there is really cool. Also, Philly was dope. DC, I only did it once, but fully packed it out. Amazing time. LA was really cool too. Want to go back. But yeah, bro, I'm excited to keep expanding it. I'm excited, obviously.
New cities on the list too?
Yeah, bro. Atlanta, Houston.
Nice. I'll come to Houston and say no more.
You know what I'm saying? Charlotte too. I know a guy out there. And then London and Paris as well. So let's see if we'll do it all. Oh, Toronto as well. So we'll see how much I'll do by the end of 2026. But by next year, for sure, outside the US. For sure. Right. Toronto maybe this year, but next year, Toronto for sure. And London is on my list too. Yeah, for sure, bro. So, but yeah, man, when there's no restrictions on you and you don't have an OG, you don't have mentors, like, I just do shit, bro. And There's just a lot of
some learning steps, but you'll figure it out, bro.
And a lot of times people told me, I don't know, and I just did it.
Yeah.
And I feel like with whatever you're doing in life, like you just gotta, when you know for yourself, you know for yourself.
Like you can trust your intuition, and then you're still able to take, like you can filter advice. Like people will say, don't like, be like, yo, it could be right, but I'm gonna still try just to see.
Yeah, bro, for sure. So whatever you're doing, if it's music, events, fashion, you're an engineer, you got an AI startup, whatever the fuck, like. Just do that shit. Shout out Nike. Bro. Just do it. Swing the bat, bro. Get in the ring.
Fight bad, bro. Like
that's how I feel, man.
Try some shit out.
100%. But a big part of Vino Rade is obviously new age R&B, putting on for new artists. And I want to see if you have any shout outs to some new artists that you really fuck with, and then just your general perception of the current state of R&B.
Yeah.
Because it's a little bit. There's multiple opinions on it. Some of the older millennials aren't really rocking with it. But I think that if you look deep enough, you can find whatever you want in R&B right now.
Yeah.
So whether it's like super romantic music, late night music, turn up stuff, blending of genres, I think like it's better than it's ever been, truly R&B. But I'm curious, as an artist, somebody who knows some of these people, what's kind of your interest in it? And someone who makes the music itself. So
some of my Jim Legacy. Well, first I would say I think
he's from the UK, right?
Huh?
Is he from the UK?
Yeah.
Black British music?
Yeah.
There you go.
I was about to say, I feel like the UK is like
tough.
Yeah, they're going crazy. Like
K1, Nippa, Shasha Keeble,
bro. Like
Sined Harnett.
Sined Harnett.
Sined.
I think it's Sined Harnett. Maybe.
Sined Harnett. Yes, facts.
Going fucking crazy. Flow.
Jordan Adetunji.
Yeah.
He's from Northern Ireland, actually. Him too.
Yeah,
like with the sexy drill vibe.
Yes, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, snapping over there.
Yeah,
of course, like a lot of people need like Maribel, Isaiah Falls. You mentioned
heavy.
I even like music and visuals. I feel like
visuals crazy. Yeah.
R&B is. I think R&B is going crazy right now. Honestly,
yeah, like, I agree, bro. Destin Conrad, Sailor too. If we're talking just Florida alone, which Isaiah Falls is also from.
Oh shit, you know?
Yeah, Florida baby. Yeah, facts. Yeah.
I think R&B is in a very good place. Maybe like we got B, Nolly, Nora's World. Like it's a lot of people like in the city doing stuff internationally. I think it's like a really good place, honestly. I think a lot of people kind of want like very like traditional R&B, like a Jasmine Sullivan type way. And I feel like that exists.
Yep.
Modern R&B exists. Your trap soul still exists. Your sexy drill exists. Whereas like R&B has subgenres now in a way I don't think it did before.
That is a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And I feel like for the older millennials who only knew R&B through the traditional vibe, they don't like the subgenres. And it feels like they're losing what they had before. But I think that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
I think that's the evolution of the genre.
You want to see
that obviously R&B stands for rhythm and blues. It used to be R&B/soul.
Yeah.
And it comes from obviously this very deep place in like a Black American culture, et cetera, et cetera. But the fact that there's Japanese R&B, you got people like Rimon, an Eritrean Dutch artist, doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's in France, it's in England, it's in Africa, it's in the Caribbean. Like that's the power of the African American culture.
Yeah.
And we should be praising that, not thinking that it's taken away from the fact that it's not as deeply tied to coming from cities like Detroit and New York and Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
I like colonialism just did a number on people. The whole the diaspora wars.
And you know what it is, bro? People don't even realize that it's the diaspora wars when they don't like the Afro fusion R&B song.
Yeah.
They don't even realize that. They saying really R&B, but it's like why is it?
Why do you? Like what makes you say that?
Why can't you take those melodies, those vocals over Afrobeat production, or I'm a piano production, or a little dancehall reggae vibe? Like that expands the genre.
There's no R&B to that. It's like
Thames is super R&B. She just from Nigeria, and it has that influence.
And you gonna give it like a little twist, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's still R&B, and so I think people don't even realize Iris Star has some R&B in her.
Yeah,
Wizkid, Tyler for sure. On samples Rock the Boat by Aaliyah. Like that's it's there, bro. It's there. It's 100% there. So
it's not what you're used to, so you're not like as willing to like even like a Don Toliver, bro. It's like this is R&B, bro. It's just like Leon too, bro. Like he would mix it super psychedelic, insane, bro. But it's so crazy. Everyone just puts your own little twist and flavor, which I think is what you're supposed to do. Like you don't want everything to sound like if I wanted to still hear like Marvin Gaye, I'm gonna go listen to Marvin Gaye, bro. I don't. I want some new shit, bro.
Music has to change, and like shout out, and like you can like both, bro. What's Going On is one of my favorite albums of all time, and so is Trap Soul for what it meant for me. That came out when I was 18, college freshman. You know what I'm saying? Like I can like,
Yeah,
bro,
right.
like I don't know why people be so
Like you have to choose.
and like
yeah.
this ain't rap beef.
Right.
Even in rap beef, my two favorite rappers are Kendrick and Drake.
Right.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying, bro?
Like, this
I don't
shit
know.
is not that.
That just be annoying to me, honestly.
And I love regional. There's a conversation in rap about like regionalism coming back, where it's like
That's Back to the Metro album. Yeah. Super Southern.
And it's like, bro, I like that in R&B too, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
like me, like Cash Cobain is basically New York R&B.
Heavy.
If you-
Damn near.
Yeah.
We'll face Joey too.
Wolf,
For that
bro.
new project.
Wolf.
Heavy. Super vibey.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Super vibey.
So I think like there's regionalism in R&B too. We just like haven't accepted that as a culture.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because in Toronto is heavily influenced by obviously Drake and Party Next Door,
so
The
we had the
Weeknd.
Roy Woods and everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, absolutely. I talked about the Florida scene, Destin Conrad, Sailor, Isaiah Falls. They got their own vibe there too. Houston has like Aaron Page now.
Yeah.
Pretty Girls Like R&B. That song I be
Yeah.
playing heavy. Cali has a super signature sound.
Yeah.
The little West Coast bounce. Shout out my boy Randy White, who will be performing Friday, August 15th.
Yes,
Sounds
sir.
out, you know what I'm saying? So, nah, for sure.
Dallas, Cash Page. Bro.
Yeah.
That's all
Shout out
shit.
Cash, bro. So it's there. And I think that's beautiful. And I think we should appreciate all the vibes that it gives us
Yeah.
rather than thinking that the fact that everything doesn't sound like Boyz II Men is a negative thing. And then one thing I really don't like too is when they talk about the romance of the 90s, early 2000s, as if a good half of these artists have not had the craziest allegations of all time.
Yeah.
15 years later. Like, I'd rather Brent and Bryson and Party say some genuine,
Okay.
honest, toxic shit of their real life / painting a picture of what society looks like now, because not everything is first person, than a fake love song. And then we hear what happened with Shorty.
fucking writing songs about 16-year-olds. Y'all trying to
Crazy
like,
stuff.
Let's really lock in, bro.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
what
Like,
the
and
fuck is going
I saw
on?
this girl trying to, like, the super viral TikTok saying, like, R&B used to be about soul, and then it used to come from the blackness. And I'm like, sure. And I saw the album covers. I'm like, them niggas should be in prison.
Bro, like, like terrible people, bro.
This nostalgia really puts on the rose colored
you
glasses.
forget, like,
Also, we weren't there. You're 26, I'm 28. We weren't there in 97. I was born in 97. I wasn't outside when that.
I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's a lot of
The
people
obsession
that are
with
like,
nostalgia
yeah,
is crazy,
that you weren't
bro.
there for, especially
You weren't
though.
there.
Where it's like
You're
well, I wish
only
you back
seeing
to
the
90s.
highlight.
Like, bro, you weren't alive, bro.
You weren't alive.
You don't remember 9/11, bro. Like, what are you
Some of y'all
talking
really
about?
don't, bro. That's what I'm saying. I don't even think I remember it, to be
Yo.
honest. Yeah.
So it's like,
It's just mad funny.
yeah, I think it's just one of those like trending things where it's like, yo, I wish I was born in the da da da. I'm like, bro, no, you don't, bro. Like,
And like that whole thing is why I'm throwing Vino Rade, Sounds of Now. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? New R&B, new hip hop melodic rap, new Afrobeat, new Caribbean music.
y'all
Like,
cause y'all will still play some old like soon, and then they switch it right back to some like it's like the full scope of what R&B is.
you
I
feel
think
me,
it's
bro?
important,
Trying to play the new
Because honestly,
music.
if I had a party, bro, like I don't know if I want to hear a guy for 3 hours, bro.
You feel me? And the
Like,
thing is too,
give me
like,
some new shit,
there's
bro.
already so much space for the older music and for the
Yeah.
classics, and we love the classics. But I feel like I should be able to go outside in 2025 and have it sound the entire night, like right now. Which honestly might go back to songs from 2015, but still, like, it's the modern times, it's the modern
Yeah.
era. Because I could, like, you know, we're in our 20s right now. I'm not trying to be 37 talking to my firstborn child about 2025, but it sounded like 97. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Fuck this, y'all know
You know
my
what I'm saying?
control.
Because, like, all the older millennials,
yeah.
when Usher dropped Confessions, y'all were in the moment enjoying Fresh Confessions, which is, I mean, shout out you. That must have been insane.
Amazing. Yeah.
Early Drake, that must have been Kendrick. That must have been crazy. So let us do that
Now-
with the current music. So I'm trying to hear Cash Cobain and Bryson. You know what I'm saying? And like, it just shouldn't feel like playing that new shit as the focus
Yeah.
is fighting against the tide, but it really does.
I think just because
It really does.
Like a lot of black genres, well, the ones that are like prominent now, like rap and R&B primarily, or even Afrobeats, it's like they haven't been around that long. Honestly, like they're still young genres. In
they
the
are.
grand scope of things.
That's true.
So we haven't seen like the full maturation of a genre where it's like we don't have like we're gonna soon have like dad hip hop and dad R&B.
Yeah.
Dad rock.
We're in there now.
Yeah,
I
you
would
know
say
what
with
I'm saying?
444 is like the beginning.
Yeah,
of
you know what I'm
Jay-Z.
saying? Even like the Clips album, bro. Like that's technically
Yeah,
old-ass
that's
music.
hard though.
It's just hard.
Shout
as
out
fuck.
them for being the uncles who aged well.
Yeah,
And they sound like 2025 in 2025.
and that's what,
And I feel like hip hop has done that better than R&B. If I don't know how old Pusha and Malice are,
like 40s,
45 to like 50. I haven't heard an R&B artist of that age drop something that feels like now. Because Usher's last project, we love you, gang. We love you. Literally one of the GOATs. Right now, we're not hitting. The older rappers, that shit is as good as anything out right now. Same with Freddie Gibbs too.
Yeah.
So I want to see the R&B uncles. You know what I mean? I want to see the R&B uncles do they thing like a Tank, but make it feel now and timeless and like. Don't just bring it back then, and then don't do the new shit, but it sounds like you the old head forcing it. You know what I mean? And I think that's what was so fire about the Clips album, about Freddie Gibbs. They're in their 40s / early 50s, but it feels like now, and it feels like a modern version of their sound without chasing what's out right now.
I feel like
and that's what's dope.
I think R&B, I don't think they reach, and like hip hop does do a great job of it, but they do it more in terms of reaching down. It's like you won't normally see like one of our R&B legends work with like a very new R&B artist. Yeah, it would take like Usher and Her maybe, but it's like Her is like
and she was an industry baby too.
Yeah, you know
like she's been like she was gonna be the next star since she was like 15. That's a little bit different. Yeah.
So it's hard. Where it's like we should be able to see like an Isaiah Falls working like a Sam Cooke or some shit, or like not Sam Cooke.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm playing with you. But like Usher, somebody like no, I feel you. I feel like hip hop does it a lot better, 100%, bro. Now it's just an interesting time in music, man. There's definitely like a little bit of a civil war within music between generations, and it's just such a different time, obviously with social media, with AI and everything. So I don't know. It's interesting though, but all I know is music's in a great place. I'm here to promote the new music, and regardless of what older people think, like the shit's still going. You can say what you want about Cash Cobain, like that Feel song.
It's gone. Like, you see niggas doing a little.
Come on, right? Like you can't stop it. You can say what you want, but you can't stop it. So,
but it's just it's just fun. I think the most important thing is like there's a lot of people just having fun to the music.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? I feel like
we need that.
Yeah,
especially in a time of less dancing, which I think is kind of capped too.
Yeah,
especially with like Afrobeat being more popular than ever in the U.S.
Yeah,
Amapiano being more popular than ever in the U.S. I would say reggaeton for sure, with Bad Bunny is more popular than ever in the U.S. Dancehall and reggae, I don't know if it's more than it's ever been, but it's not lower than before. Yeah, really. Sure. Like those 4 genres that get you moving, I feel like house music's gotten bigger again.
For sure.
Dance music, so it's like, and we keep saying people aren't dancing, but I'm like, is that true?
Or like people,
I know we're in Brooklyn, so it's very different than Ohio and you know the Midwest or whatever, or like certain parts of the West Coast, middle of America, even New York, Texas. But
people move here and they're like, oh, like. And then there's that one TikTok. It was like they only play dancehall and Afro beats. I'm trying to hear Plies in the club. They don't play any like Southern music. And
that's not true because we have South House every weekend.
Bro, it's literally not true, bro. Like you will still hear
mad hip hop parties,
mad Migos, mad Future, mad Sexy Red. Like So I like there's definitely like whatever you want to hear. There's somewhere to go for it.
Yeah,
I think
that's one of the beauties of New York for sure.
And like you created the R&B one, honestly, bro. Where it's
I appreciate that, bro.
Want to hear some R&B, some modern R&B, bro? We out to Vino.
Appreciate that, bro. Yeah,
but like we're like, there's a house music that you're always gonna find somewhere. It's like it's strictly doing house music, strictly doing EDM, primarily Afrobeat, primarily dancehall, reggae. Like whatever you want to hear, there's something for it.
Yeah,
and that's the beauty of New York to me.
Like, yeah, bro. And even like club music.
Yeah,
I put quotes because I don't fully understand the genre, but they call it club music. Then there's like, Philly club, Jersey club, which is separate from club music overall. Yeah. And then baile funk is going crazy now. That shit is super popping. I low-key feel like I thought Dembow could have been that, and Dembow still is it still is for the Dominican, Puerto Rican population, and it'll remain constant. But trendiness, I would say baile funk.
Into like the pop.
Yeah, baile funk is everywhere now, bro. Yeah. That's people in R&B are tapping into it now and everything. So that's there too. Like it's so expansive. The music scene,
it should just moving hella fucking quick, bro. Like,
New Orleans bounce. I'm noticing a lot of hip hop artists.
I feel like it's been like an up and I feel like it was like going like around like Ness for what era? It was kind of like
making drops, but it's back now. Yeah. Tripping on a yacht. Yeah. If you go to the end of the song, that's kind of that New Orleans bounce.
For sure. Like Only Heaven just making shit that's like,
you feel me?
Yeah.
So it just changes so fast because you had. I feel like when is I Just Want to Rock 2021 too,
bro.
So Philly, Jersey club, Baltimore club too. They be saying. Then it got into like the drill. Well, drill before that. So it was like drill into Philly, Jersey club, into sexy drill, and now I feel like a New Orleans bounce is the trendy sound to add on to things, and ballet funk too.
Obviously, ballet funk.
I'm talking within the scope of hip hop specifically.
And that's all within like 2 years. 2-3 years. Yeah.
Just fucking
like
it's crazy.
This shit moving.
Because sexy drill's already, I don't want to say it's going down, but it's not.
It's a little oversaturated.
It's not the sound right now.
Yeah.
It's still being used in the right way by different people. But you can't. It's not as trendy as it was before. So,
or it's not it's not like the cool new. You know
because even Cash's newest thing, that's ballet funk beat. With a little bit of sexy drill in it. So,
but Cash is super good, just switching his sound like real. Like as soon as things
tough, bro.
Like, you figure his formula out, he just
he's tough. He's tough.
Switch it out again.
And he's producer turned rapper, right? Yeah. I think that's why it works because the raps don't really matter.
Yeah.
He just flowing a little bit. That beat is everything. And if he can keep switching
know how to
it,
flip a sample, bro. Like really, just like
what is the sample on Feel? Do you know what it is?
I heard
it's like an R&B track.
No, it's like I think it is like some Brazilian shit. I actually don't know the name of the song.
That's even tougher, to be honest.
Yeah,
yeah. That's even tougher to be honest.
I gotta find it, but like knowing like that part is gonna rest, cause like that's the hook for real, bro. Not, his hook's not the hook, it's that. So like knowing how to like really,
and the fact it goes in and out, cause like if you think about his song, it's such an untraditional structure.
Yeah,
it's not verse, chorus, bridge, ending at all. It's just like in and out of the same. It's like line, chorus, line. Like the beat is the chorus that just keeps. Yeah. And it just flows so well. It's incredible.
I think that's what club music is almost, where it's like.
Yeah. Club music is definitely not traditional songs.
Almost, where
it's kind of
like locked in this like move.
A vibe for sure, bro. And Tyler's going crazy right now.
Bro, Is It has been on like repeat.
Is It is crazy. Bro. Mr. Media is crazy. Dynamite is crazy. She's just batting 1,000, bro.
Yeah, like,
and I'm getting the early Rihanna vibes when I think about how talented she is, what her trajectory is, what she's done already in her career.
Yeah,
the fact that she can't miss the not genreless, but the fact that she crosses different genres. So in general, maybe she's classified as Afro pop.
Yeah,
I guess you could say, but like a lot of these songs will have like an piano bass line, or it's Afrobeat, but then she has R&B elements, and then she has a little bit of dancehall and reggae too. Like it just spans so much. It's so global. It's so 2025.
Yeah, global and effortless.
Her marketing is crazy. She's getting great features. Her visuals are tough. Everyone loves her. Like she's out of here. She's out of here. She's out of here. And I feel like she's one of the safest people you can play, and no one's gonna be mad. How you mad at some Tyler? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know I'm not trying to hear
who's safer to play than Tyler right now? And that says a lot,
bro.
Because like the white people know about it now. At least they know Water. They might be a little late, but they at least know Water.
I think it's amazing because like again, like her just not even
she was
from
South
America.
Africa, bro.
Yeah, I would say I don't think she lives here actually. Yeah,
probably not.
So it's like even with Rema
too.
Like, white people talk to me about Rema like years ago, and I'm like, bro, like I think the global crossover for a lot of artists,
it's heavy, bro. Especially African artists. Like, man, I remember when One Dance was the only Afrobeat you could hear.
Yeah, I'm saying,
you know, or like Davido Fall, whatever that song is, Cristiano, all that shit. Like, we way past those days, bro. And then specifically for African women, like, who's bigger than Tyler in the U.S. ever? If you really think about it, because there's never really been an African woman superstar. You know, Tiwa Savage, super trailblazer, but she was never at the Wizkid Burna Boy level. Tyler's already almost at that level in the U.S. specifically. Yeah, you know, even Iris Starr and Thames, like all three of them are at levels that we've never really seen an African woman in the U.S. So they're really trailblazing.
Coffee had a good little run, bro.
And Coffee's from Jamaica?
She's Jamaica, yeah.
Is she Jamaican? Yeah.
I think even for like the Caribbean, bro, we don't have a lot of like
women like that. Like Shinsei a little bit.
Yeah. Artists in general, low-key. I think being in New York, sometimes it's kind of hard to see the like I'm not sure if like Skillabang is big outside of New York.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's like a great shout, for example. Yeah.
Whereas like I like the same way, like kind of like a lot of like Afrobeats going on. Like I want to see more like dancehall shit.
Yeah.
Go crazy and just, like more skill. I know Molly like the Shake It to the Max shit is like kind of like I think that's a pop song at this point.
I was gonna say Shake It to the Max, and she's from there or she diaspora out here.
I don't know where she's born, but
check out that. Yeah,
connection.
That song's a bop.
Yeah,
heavy.
But I think that's coming too, like that wave of just like dancehall having more of a like very firm representation, and not just like in like cities where there are a lot of Indian people, and not just in New York and Toronto thing, just globally. You know what I'm saying?
I think what I'm a little bit surprised about is that New York Caribbeans, Africans don't on average make as much diasporic music from their background compared to London.
Yeah.
So London with like Afro swing as its own genre, kind of out of London, of like kids who have Nigerian, Ghanaian, etc. parents, or the dance hall and reggae that comes from London, like, or just England in general, like Skeet is from Nottingham, England. That kind of music, or Amaria BB, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that presence isn't nearly as much as what New York could have, based on the population, and even Toronto, low key. So it's very interesting. I know that like their history of blackness is closer to those countries that they came from. Like they didn't have mainland slavery. So they don't have people who have been here for 400 years type shit.
Yeah.
Most people are first gen or second gen. So they're a little bit closer to that on average than the average black American. But I'm just surprised there isn't more of that. I mean, you're literally a great person who's an example of it in New York. And that's what I love to see. But you think there would have been a superstar from New York making like dancehall music. And it really hasn't. Yeah.
Because I feel like we do have a lot of like, I never even thought about the slavery aspect. I think we do definitely have a lot of like first gen people here, but I do tend to just go more like
they go straight to the American
drill,
you know what I'm saying?
Rap shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I do have it your Capellas and shit.
I was just saying Capella has been pretty good with it.
Yeah.
I think he's tapped into it.
But even like I feel like R&B artists, like even the UK artists that do R&B will still kind of get like Odell. He'll still give you like
because he's African, right?
Yeah,
and he's made straight up Afrobeat songs.
Yeah,
if you think before, especially, I think he's turned a little more R&B. His earlier stuff, he has some like straight Afrobeat songs.
So like they always kind of represent both. So I feel like that's what New York got to start doing a little bit more too.
Yeah,
the presence here is insane.
Yeah, and I think those artists will do better actually.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think that makes it so unique, and that's why, for instance, you know Wolfface Joey from New York. He's I think he's fully Nigerian. He actually used to live in Nigeria. If you listen to his newest project called Summer Songs, obviously he's very interesting because he's got like R&B influence, but then he's rapping, but like melodic rap. But then there's like Afrobeat and dance hall and like ballet funk and sexy drill, and it's all this mixed together. He to me is a great example of like that New York diasporic music. Yeah. That only New York could make just such a crazy fusion of sounds. Yeah, he's Nigerian, bro. He used to live out there too. And I think even Cash Cobain, I don't know his background. I don't know.
He's Jamaican, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, Jamaican, yeah. But even some of the songs that he dropped, like Feel is, that just sounds like some New York shit, bro. You know what I mean? To like flow like that with the ballet funk.
Mad uptown,
with like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that to me is what can put New York back on top. Because right now, compared to Atlanta, LA, all that.
I think the UK is like the top.
UK is going crazy.
To me, I ain't gonna lie.
You know what it is though? They don't have like a Kendrick or a Drake. And I think that's what keeps them from being there.
I feel that, yeah.
And as much as I like their R&B, they still don't have SZA, Summer, Bryson. Like the thing about US, when you put it all together, it's kind of crazy.
It's hard, yeah.
And it's also a much bigger country.
Yeah,
we started some of these genres /
I think the leaders like because for us, there's a lot of people from like 10 years ago. I feel like,
but they're still going though.
Yeah,
they still going.
Like 2020 and up, like who are superstars as well? You know what I'm saying?
Who came out in 2020?
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a very interesting way to put it. Yeah, because even Tyler's going crazy. He's been around.
Yeah, it was like 2013.
You know, I think our legends have, I don't say more longevity, but we have bigger legends that have been around. Legends, But coming out of the last 5 years, who do we have to compare to Essential C?
Yeah.
Maybe Gunna. He came out before 2020, but that's when he started. So we have that in R&B, Leon Thomas, to be fair.
It's tough. I mean,
but he's been around though. But he only just
He just got his hit.
Kind of like Lucky Day.
Yeah.
Late bloomer. So even then, I think we're still there. But it is getting more even.
Yeah.
I'll for sure give you that. And current young R&B crop in the UK is very tough.
Like
K1 and Nippa and Callie Clare and Jordan Smith is still going and Sasha Keeble and everybody we talked about.
Oh, yeah.
They got their shit, bro. Sinead Hartnett, like
yeah.
They doing their thing. So it's interesting, bro. And honestly, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
I like feeling that the whole world is tapped in on this and it's not just an American thing. So
because it's supposed to be global. It's supposed to connect people, but like bring
100%. Yeah, bro. 100%.
Good to see, bro.
For sure. What's next for you though, gang? You got more music dropping. I'm sure a project on the way.
So dropping the next single 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
Now. So you'll get y'all date soon. The EP for the Galdem.
For the Galdem?
Yes, sir.
Tough.
Late September.
Sheesh. Joint event?
Huh?
Release event? Holla at me.
Yo,
Holla at me.
Say no fucking
No, for the holla at me. We'll do
no,
this song. We can absolutely do something.
He's already
definitely
do
do
something. So say no more on that. And we got to open up from Ayanka Shea August 29th. So you're gonna start promoting that. We just on a run right now, bro. Just
Love
like
it.
every day we just kind of like figuring out new ways to position, new ways to play music, different brand collabs, shit like that. So right now just a grind era, bro.
That's beautiful.
Outside.
Absolutely love it. Yeah, tight shit. Any questions you got for me? Anything you've been wanting to ask?
I mean, I'm enjoying the conversation so far.
Yeah.
Take your music. You got a dream venue in New York.
Dream venue.
You want to throw something at?
Not even dream because it's gonna happen, but like elsewhere.
Oh, that's.
You know what I mean?
You got
because I'm already in Brooklyn, already in Bushwick, and like they already have certain rooms I could fill.
Yeah.
It's more like to do some like whole elsewhere shit would be crazy. Will be crazy.
Bro.
Phrase that correctly, assuming they bring the right deal.
Get your money right.
Manhattan, I have not really tapped into almost at all. So like Deluxe Flux, whenever it happens, will be crazy. Tough, you know what I'm saying? It will be like I haven't really tried Manhattan like that because Brooklyn is a bit more automatic, a bit more really has my audience.
I about to say I feel like Brooklyn's more direct with the audience, but Deluxe Flux I feel like you would also like easy.
Yeah, and because I don't only do the R&B. Like I love the sexy drill, the melodic rap, into the Afro. I feel like merging it all together hits out of Deluxe Flux.
Brand, so it's not,
you know what I'm saying? But Deluxe Flux is just like that's such a big venue. The placement of the people who go there is so serious. Like
I saw Tyler there last week.
You saw Tyler?
She was Tyler.
She
came. Yeah.
Just for vibes.
Just on stage dancing about. I promise you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Ski was in that bitch. It was random, bro.
Was this an after for anything?
I don't even know. I was just there. Come on, from
this shit is always fire though. I've only been twice. I have a great time. The lights is crazy. The drinks is not that expensive. Smoke machine, like. So that's a place I'm gonna get into eventually.
Twins, it was a random
maybe something else was going on. Now you're saying a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, bro. Some of mine had something at Webster right before, maybe. But,
okay, got you. So a place like that, because that's like New York nightlife overall.
Yeah.
Period. Not just Brooklyn shit. I would say elsewhere, even though it's in Brooklyn, is also just like an overall place.
Yeah.
So places like that. But the thing is, you got to fill up so many heads. Bar minimum is so crazy. It needs to be the right time.
Yeah.
I say a more immediate one. End of this year / early 2026 would be Jolene Sound Room.
Oh.
Yeah, so do you know Jolene?
Yeah. I haven't been there, man.
Jolene, beautiful spot, Williamsburg, so it's a little more accessible for the Manhattan heads and people coming from other spots.
I want to see that record room too, bro.
They only do vinyl though. So I got to figure it out, but I would do it. So the thing about record room is like, it's more accessible because I've already done way bigger because it's actually not a big spot. So it's not a size thing. It's more what would the vibe be?
Aesthetic is, I feel like
so
crazy.
It's funny because I have a vinyl of Trap Soul and Over It by Summer Walker. Yeah. So if I can get a bunch of vinyls.
Or you just bring DJs that do vinyl.
Yeah, but it has to be new though.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though. A new vinyl night will hit whenever it happens. 2015 and on? Or 2012 and on? Man, that's tough, I had to do that. So yeah, so I say, if I can get that vinyl situation, that'd be in a more immediate. Jolene Sound Room too. Biggest thing is just the bar minimum.
Yeah.
You just got to commit to the 10K.
Which niggas do be drinking, bro.
Niggas do be drinking, especially that's the place people buy bottles. That adds up a lot faster. But you need enough heads to make sure of that.
Yeah.
So those two more immediate. After that, elsewhere. And then Deluxe Flux, as far as I know. There's probably other venues I don't even know about yet that would be perfect for it.
No, but those all sound
but those are, because those are like big scale, you know what I'm saying? So, and then just getting into more live music. So obviously I've had performances. I got to have you perform at some point, / we do the joint event. But I want to probably do like a live music night, like R&B Isn't Dead live edition, have like 4 performances with the DJ sets, some shit like that. And then eventually a little mini festival. Little mini festival. Little lineup, you know what I'm saying? Little whole day thing. Maybe 2 days eventually.
Fest up here, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So eventually, something small though. Festivals are crazy.
Yeah.
The amount of logistics. We're gonna start. I've seen do you know $3 bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, $3 bill. I've seen people do like an all day festival, like one day thing.
Oh, cool.
That would probably be the place to start.
Yeah.
Something like that. So yeah, bro. Listen, bro, my alarm's always be going off too. Means it's time to get out of here. But any final like bits of inspiration you'd want to give people, advice to those trying to make it as well?
Like be yourself and not even on some like generic shit. Like just really like you're gonna go through a lot of phases where you're supposed to do this or supposed to do that, or like fall into a comparison trap or just trying to emulate some stuff. Where
For sure.
It's like everything you need is absolutely just like inside you. It's just gonna take a minute to find it, but once you find it, love the creative and like come up with some business behind it. It might seem like a lot of work, but like there's enough resources now where I feel like you can figure shit out.
For sure.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Let's get to it.
Just get to it. Episode 22. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
A whole collective.
Ain't no collective. That's us, bro. That's the David versus Goliath thing too. Like some people starting it like, oh, they homies, boom, boom, boom. I'm telling everybody, nah. Yeah. I don't ask a single person to even share the flyer. I was just understand, bro. It's really me, gang.
Off the strength.
Off the strength. I'm not telling no one to do nothing. You slaughter, you don't. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'll invite people, but like,
yeah,
it's really some solo shit. It's really though. Like, yeah, so that's what it is, bro.
Shit, I remember.
Pros and cons, man.
That's
Pros and
right.
cons. Life is, you reap what you sow. At the same time, like putting all this on myself, I have to know that then I have to do everything.
Yeah,
and I can't complain about that at the same time. Because I didn't hire somebody else.
Yeah.
If you hire somebody else, you got to know that, okay, now you got to manage. You have to pay most of the time. Like, so everything in life, bro, you reap what you sow.
You know, boss, so their fuck ups is your fuck ups.
Of course.
Yeah.
So. If you run some crazy ad and you said what in the description? Nigga, delete that.
Are you like, yo, like, what audience did you put on this?
Yeah,
like, why would you do
bro.
that?
I'm like, man, white people. They asking for fucking Blink 182 and shit.
Yo.
What the hell did you hit? Like, no, I'm playing. But nah, for sure. Like, you just reap what you sow.
But I will say, bro, because, like, the show you had brought to the last shit y'all did at the house.
Oh, yeah, that shit was great. That might be my best event.
And she, like, just, like, the aesthetic of it, bro. Because, like, I've been to other shit there. It's not, like, there's no brand around it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she was like, oh, my God, look at the thing on the roof. I'm like,
yeah. And I'm bringing it back to the house October 3rd, bro.
Okay,
same old school versus new school concept.
Fire.
2 floors.
Oh,
it's gonna be my biggest.
Oh, Dallas.
Yeah.
Yo, Dallas is mad nice.
It's gonna be my biggest event yet.
We was down there.
So trying to get like 400 maybe through the night, 450 plus.
Fire,
yeah, I'm gonna have to get like 8 DJs before I get.
But just y'all putting the shit on the walls, all the roof.
Yeah.
I'm saying we're just like, bro, like I know
the menu, the cups. Come on, man.
It'd be like those little things.
You get out like what you that event, bro. You get out what you put in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shit, since we're still recording, for that event, the amount of promotion I did was absolutely insane. So let's run through it. You have a flyer post. Normal thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Every single day leading up to the event for like 3 weeks, I did an old school song versus a new school song because it was an old school versus new school R&B party.
Yeah.
I hung up flyers all over where I live in Bushwick, Brooklyn, and also posted a video about hanging up the flyers while running a meta ad across it, both on Facebook and Instagram, while also doing TikTok ads on it, while also doing multiple flyer posts on it, memes, story share, everything, while also doing newsletter, SMS promo, like everything you could possibly do, and getting it on Black Link Up, like everything. With getting the branded cups, the cash prize for the lip sync battle, like I did everything I could possibly do, and it was my best event. You get in what you put out.
Say niggas working harder than me.
You know what I'm saying? Like bro, I put in everything I could possibly do to that.
It was an amazing fucking event.
No, that's probably my that was my best one. I put everything into it. The lineup was perfect. 2 old school sets, 2 new school sets. Shout out Cuddy and Taylor on the new school, Chameleon and Spongito on the old school. Like I put everything. The venue was the right place, the lighting. And I forgot to say, I did a teaser video beforehand, like a little skit promoting the concept of it. Remember, I was like singing Don't. She interrupts me, then she goes and does the Fantasia song. Yeah. I did everything I could possibly do on that, bro.
That shit went crazy.
It was crazy. And if freaking, this was nuts. Like randomly, my homeboy hit me up. He's from Tanzania, a Tanzanian background. And a Tanzanian artist was in town, and she pulled up. She was nominated for Best International Act at the BET Awards. Shit. Abigail Sham, shout out Abigail. So she was in the spot, and then she posted it later, collab and everything. Now I got like 150 followers from Tanzania, bro. Like you get in what you put out. Like I put everything into that joint. Now every event I can't do that much, but when I can, like you see what you get out of it, bro.
Okay, people just come up to me randomly. Oh, like have you been here before? Like who's throwing this?
Yeah.
Like he's right. And I don't know how he's like. You
that's right there.
In my head, everyone knows you.
Bro, y'all think I'm just friends with the DJ? Like, nigga, I'm talking like, what this is my event. Welcome to my event, Vino Friday.
Bro,
Y'all funny.
You gotta cycle your face over there as something.
My face is everywhere, bro. My entire Vino page is just me talking about shit and posting fly. I'm on everything. I honestly could not make it more personal. Sometimes maybe I should let go. It's like, so at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Nah, that might be a time thing for it. Like
that niggas is crazy. Nah.
I like really.
But I get it. Like if you see it, maybe black link up or your foot traffic, then you don't know things like that. Maybe if you saw that ad,
venue, bro,
I'm like, bro, like,
oh, damn, this is such a cool event. I'm like, Gabe, like, is he?
Yeah,
it's like, bro. But like, they know Vino though.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, that's what matters more than me. I don't care if you know my shit. It just be funny. I'm like, you didn't know this.
Yeah. Like,
I'm
asking you, who do you know here? I'm like, well,
funny as that.
Nigga, the fuck.
That's mad funny, bro.
Like,
it's crazy. Nah. I want like enough familiarity with your event while also not keeping it too stale. Yeah. And it's good to bring in new DJs. I'm very excited to have Tay and Tobago. Tay and Tobago. They'll both be spinning at the next one next Friday. So one's gonna be on like the heavy hip hop bangers, again, new age. Other one very Afro. Yeah. So that's gonna add some cool dynamics for Sounds of Now. So I'm trying to like tap in with new people while keeping. But I also got Cuddy. Yeah. Once again, running out of lines. He's spun for the first time in DC, and he'll be his first time doing it in Brooklyn. So yeah, it's a balance of like keeping it fresh, but also keeping it consistent. Kind of building it like that. So. Yeah,
audiences and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because they bring their friends, and that person tells that person. The page slowly grows, and each time it just gets easier. You know what I'm saying? Because in the beginning, it's so fucking hard to bring people out, man.
Nah, bro, it's
absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
Cause I feel like you was kind of already moving by the time I went to my first Vino. Cause that's like the first shit Army. I think it was Army Dead, right?
Yeah, that was March.
Yeah, I had a good poll that night too.
Yeah, bro. I mean, once I hit a certain thing, I just kind of like. I said I'm not going back, kind of. Once I did Rep Pavilion September, my first ever like late night party, and it went super well. I was just on. Oh, for sure. You want us to? Destiny, get on. We still recording. I was like, if I can do this, why I go back to small shit?
Yeah.
And I just kept it large. So that was only like my third time at Rep Pavilion.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and that was only 6 months before my first ever late night party. So, like that's what I'm saying. I don't have an OG, bro. I don't have a mentor. I just I was like, plug it, and I'm gonna go to LA, nigga. What's up? Like I don't know. There's no rules.